All right, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. So what do y'all think of episode 11 of Gundam GQuuuuuuuX? What do y'all think of What do y'all think of that? I know I'm getting right into this, right? But I mean, we just saw the White Devil, the Gundam RX-782, come right through that Zignova portal. So what do you think of episode 11? And then what are your thoughts going into what could be the last episode of the season, but a cliffhanger most likely to season 2? I'm wagering there's going to be a season 2 on this. I can't expect that they're going to end things on episode 12 and be able to have a nice little bow at the end and cut it all out. I don't think they're going to be able to do that. So I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a to be continued part of this. So we very may well get a season 2 of this. And you know what? My personal opinion on this is I actually quite like the show. It seemed like it took a couple of episodes for it to get off the ground, but I think it's like anything else, has been entertaining. I think it's been very entertaining, and I am quite excited to see what episode 12 looks like. So, what are your thoughts on episode 12? What are your thoughts on where it could go? Are you expecting to see Amuro come out of the cockpit of that Gundam, or have a couple of lines? Are you expecting? Because I'm kind of expecting G-Fred and Quux to get into a heated battle with the Gundam. I mean, I can't see how they can't, at least initially. So I'm curious to know your thoughts on the show thus far until next Tuesday when episode 12 comes out. Then we'll probably go over the whole thing and kind of hear your opinions of the whole show as a whole. Anyway, so yeah, let me know what you think there. And so going off track a little bit here, there was a point recently where I was very much considering, I wouldn't say canceling the channel, but no longer contributing to the channel in the way that I have been. And that was due to a fact that I was offered an opportunity to work for a company that works globally to help countries and people in need after devastating effects and disasters, to come in there, help stand up networks, help stand up communications, you name it. Considering I've got a degree in IT, a background in IT, it made a lot of sense that I could accomplish this. And given that the fact that I've gone through 2 ransomware attacks over the past 8 years, which, you know, for most that might seem like a Tuesday, right? But you know, I've got some background, and so I figured I could use it. And I was offered the job, and I almost took it. There, you know, was some wild conjecture and speculation where I currently work about some of the things that happened or what went on, and you know, people gossip. It's irritating, but people gossip, and it's hard to accept that fact sometimes, that people just like to speak out of turn. But regardless of that, I'm staying where I've been working, which means ultimately for the channel that I will be continuing to produce content. And so I have no plans to uplift myself and my family anytime soon. I know for the next couple of years, we're looking at eventually buying a house again, and getting to be a little bit more permanent and stable in our foundation. it's just the way it is. We got kids, we got family close by, so we want to be able to kind of, do that whole thing. But anyway, all that to say that, again, I will be continuing to create content, videos, podcast episodes, and probably more as time goes on. So keep an eye out for that. That's all going to happen. Speaking of things that are going to happen, after this episode, I'm going to be working on the video for the master grade custom Jesta that I built. So look for that episode next Saturday. There's going to be a new podcast episode the following Saturday, and then we'll have a build review or a comparison of the master grade Delta Plus against the high grade Delta Plus, or it'll be a build review of the master grade SD Wing Custom Zero. So I have a lot I would like to get accomplished and a lot that I would like to do. So let me know your thoughts so far of how I'm doing, ways I can improve. How can I keep y'all, interested in what's going on? I know that I've shifted a lot of stuff in the past couple of weeks and over the past couple of months, and I've just been making changes to kind of help improve the channel. But let me know what your thoughts are, or where I can improve and what I can do to kind of help keep y'all engaged and keep y'all entertained. So anyway, with that, this is a very, very short episode, and I wish y'all the best. And I have a lot of great things coming down the pipeline, I think. So I look forward to sharing those with you. But anyway, I'll let y'all have your weekend back. Y'all keep on building. Y'all have a great afternoon, a great weekend, and I guess we'll talk to y'all later.